So I've told y'all many times before when you go to grocery stores, don't use self-checkout for no reason whatsoever. I personally believe that we as citizens need to become very offended with corporations giving us self-checkout. And I explain why a little later, but I want you to check out this clip.
She noticed several people going through the court diversion program who weren't her typical petty theft clients.
Well, what I've noticed is I'm getting a lot of clients that have to do their adult responsibility course for petty theft, and it's coming out of one particular place, and which is the Walmart on La Cholla.
She says in March 2022, she had 14 clients who were cited for petty theft from the Walmart on La Cholla. Some of the items they were caught with ranging from kitty litter to a bottle of bleach.
And it's the same story. You know, I'm standing there scanning, have my children with me. I have one client that had his kids with them, and it was just a simple one item that he missed, which can happen. You know, anyone can do that. I have another client that is a business owner that purchased over $2,000 in items, and one item is what he missed, and he got cited for that.
According to Pima County Sheriff deputies, there were 62 cite and releases at the Walmart on La Cholla from January 2021 to April 11th of this year. Meanwhile, the Walmart in Oro Valley off Oracle had only 3 shoplifting arrests, which were felony arrests related to retail theft. Across town in Marana, the Walmart off Cortero and I-10, a different story with around 84 cite and release arrests for 2021 and 2022.
I think there should be an opportunity before they leave the store to rectify the situation. Now, there are circumstances where, yes, people are doing these things, but I do think there needs to be a little more regulation on the situation.
So as you hear, in Walmart is prosecuting all kind of people for forgetting to check something out on self-checkout. Now, you remember the one person, they said it was a business owner, spent $2,000 in their store and forgot an item, and you're prosecuting them? We as people throughout the United States of America have to start learning to push back against corporations. The people have the power, not corporations. The only reason corporations can have power because you go along with the wrongdoing that they put out there. That's just really what it is. If you take a stand and say, no, we're not going to no self-checkout, no. And if you have a store and there's nothing but self-checkout and there's nobody to check me out, I'm not shopping at your store, because since you want to prosecute people for forgetting something, because listen, if you had a cashier, the cashier wouldn't have forgot it. It would have never happened with that cashier. I don't go to no self-checkout. I remember when I kind of changed from doing that, I had saw maybe 2 or 3 attorneys on TikTok speaking about how these stores have been prosecuting people with self-checkout. And it's not like people you thinking that's like some common criminals who shoplifted. No, it's moms with their children, dads who got a job, right? Business owners. I mean, older people, like elderly people that maybe forgot something, right? If they're going to be doing that, then go to the cashier yourself. It's like this. If they want your money, they need to provide that service of checking you out. If they don't want to check you out, then leave that buggy right there and say, nope, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go to another store where people are going to actually check me out, because I'm not going to go through that. Y'all not about to sit up there and put no charges on me behind a piece of candy or something that maybe got forgotten. I don't know.
She noticed several people going through the court diversion program who weren't her typical petty theft clients.
Well, what I've noticed is I'm getting a lot of clients that have to do their adult responsibility course for petty theft, and it's coming out of one particular place, and which is the Walmart on La Cholla.
And then what's the point of the person standing there? Because every time with self-checkout, y'all got an employee standing there. You mean the employee not catching that? Nothing at all? And let's say, okay, you say, oh, hey, you forgot something. Okay, let them scan that and pay it. Most people are honest. They'll do that. But y'all have to stand up against this self-checkout. And this self-checkout takes away jobs. And that's the thing. You put in self-checkout and you don't even lower the prices. Because since you're not paying people for their job, you're not paying taxes for those employees, because, when you have an employee, you do pay taxes on those employees every payroll. You got a tax you got to pay as a business, and taxes come out of their check too. So you're not paying taxes on this employee no longer. You're not. So why are you not lowering the prices if you want to go to self-checkout? But what I will say to the people, especially in our community, don't go to self-checkout. Don't do it. I don't care what store it is. Don't do it. Let them ring you up. Listen, sometimes maybe one cashier. I will wait in line for that one cashier. They say, oh, you can go to self-checkout. I say, no, I do not go to self-checkout. No, that's not for me. I'll wait for this lady right here, and I'll stand in line. Because don't let them people get you caught up. Because, a lot of people right now, the jails are not being full as they used to be. So they're trying to find any little thing to put people in jail.